Broccoli and other cruciferous vegetables might be the unsung heroes in the fight against colon cancer, a disease that affects millions worldwide. But here's where it gets fascinating. A growing body of research is revealing how these often overlooked veggies, like broccoli and Brussels sprouts, could play a key role in lowering the risk of this deadly illness. Colon cancer claimed nearly 904,000 lives just in 2022, making it the third most commonly diagnosed cancer globally and the second leading cause of cancer-related fatalities. Each year, about 1.9 million new cases are diagnosed, highlighting it as a major health challenge. What's striking is that among the many factors influencing colon cancer risk, diet stands out as one of the most powerful, and importantly, it's something we have control over. A recent systematic review, which involves carefully analyzing multiple studies to draw broader conclusions, found compelling evidence that people who ate greater amounts of cruciferous vegetables, such as broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts, had about a 20% lower risk of developing colon cancer compared to those who consume smaller quantities. This analysis pooled data from over 17 studies, including a massive besides being rich in fiber, flavonoids, vitamin C, and carotenoids, these veggies contain unique compounds called glucosinolates. When you chew them, glucosinolates break down into potent bioactive molecules known as isothiocyanates, especially sulforaphane. This compound doesn't just give broccoli its distinctive smell. It's also linked to powerful cancer-preventive properties. Scientists believe isothiocyanates combat cancer through several mechanisms. They can block enzymes that activate harmful carcinogens, induce programmed death in cancer cells, a process called apoptosis, stop new blood vessels from feeding tumors, and halt the cancer cell's uncontrolled growth by disrupting their cell cycle. This multifaceted approach is why these vegetables are receiving so much attention in cancer research. To explore how much vegetable intake makes a difference, the researchers examined data from 7 cohort studies and 10 case control studies. They aimed to understand not only whether more broccoli and similar veggies reduced risk, but also the dose-response relationship, basically the amount needed to reap the benefits. They discovered that eating around 20 grams per day was the tipping point where protection began, with the greatest reduction in risk seen between 20 and 40 grams. Eating more than 40 grams daily didn't offer additional significant benefits, suggesting there might be a threshold effect. Another intriguing finding was that the protective effects appeared to depend on geographic location. Studies conducted in North America and Asia showed a clearer link between cruciferous vegetable intake and lower colon cancer risk, whereas studies from Europe and Australia didn't demonstrate as strong an association. This raises questions about whether genetics, lifestyle, or differences in how these vegetables are prepared and consumed might influence their protective power. While this research is promising and adds weight to the idea that diet can be a powerful tool in cancer prevention, the authors wisely caution readers. Differences in study designs, variations in how diets were assessed, and other methodological limitations mean we should interpret the results carefully rather than drawing absolute conclusions. Now, here's the part most people miss. Could it be that focusing too much on supplements or isolated compounds misses the bigger picture of whole food synergy? The natural combination of nutrients in these vegetables might be critical to their protective effects. It also leads us to wonder, should we be pushing for more nuanced dietary recommendations based on regional and cultural eating habits? This article was thoughtfully written by Sanjukta Mandal, finely edited by Sadie Harley, and thoroughly reviewed by Robert Egan, reflecting careful, human-curated scientific journalism. If you find such reporting valuable, your support keeps independent science journalism thriving. So what do you think? Could boosting broccoli and Brussels sprouts in your meals become a simple yet effective step against colon cancer? Or is it too soon to trust the data fully? Share your thoughts, and let's start a conversation on how diet shapes our health and whether these veggies deserve a starring role on our plates.